Power Rise there. Knock this boy out. Like I said, all I need was the damage so he dies. Yo, what's up guys, AFC Dino here and welcome to a new video. We're gonna be playing this team again. You guys seem to like this team, so I'm gonna queue up immediately. And we'll just go with it. You guys seem to like this team, so I'll take him for another run. Let's see what we'll face this time. And yeah, you can check out the team on Patreon. There's a PokePaste plus team building video. What is this? Classical Weezing Chansey. Okay, so he felt the need to bring Weavile Stall. It is what it is. Because this is actually quite tough to beat. Not necessarily. Jolteon is actually really good versus him. In the sense I can Volt Switch, I can HP Ice this. I don't know what he's going to lead up with though. Can lead Garm. Can lead him. He needs Ferrothorn. Okay. I don't think I need to predict there. I can Flare Blitz into the Rotom. Rotom might be the debugger with that, so we're just gonna Flare Blitz into him. He just stays in. Okay, okay, give me that skill. So now I get to click buttons with my Credant, which is really nice. He had a full HP Rotom, so I don't know why. Maybe Rotom is offensive. Maybe he is, but I'm gonna go Amoonguss. Amoonguss is actually really bad this game. I will only use him to switch into Rotom. He goes for a Wisp, and I can get a Spore off, which is actually really cool. Probably gonna go Chansey. If you have Teleport on Chansey, I think you just... Oh, he lets Weezing stay asleep. I don't get the Regenerator because of this, but it's fine. With Ferrothorn gone, it's even gonna open up my Chansey. It's gonna open up my Chansey even more, so... now I go into Gliscor just to activate my Orb. Then we can U-turn. He has a guaranteed sleep turn. Actually, I'm gonna go for Rocks. With Rocks up, he's gonna feel the pressure a lot. Gonna swap most likely into the... He went hard Weavile, that's insane, bro. That's crazy, bro. But I got up Rocks, which is what I wanted, and now I can go Empoleon. Oh, my man. Going for that Pursuit. Let's see. Gliscor. Weavile. Pursuit. Let's say he's Choice Bandit. Pursuit. Because I think... How much did he do? Should be Choice Bandit. That should be Choice Bandit. Yeah. So because of this, because of the Choice Bandit, I can go into Darm. Anticipating the Rotom here. I definitely want to keep this guy Choice Scarf. But he's gonna take a U-turn to the face. Now I'm going Jolteon, and we're just gonna chip down on this guy. Assuming he's gonna defog, right? And it doesn't matter if he goes Gliscor, because I do have Hidden Power Rise. He did reveal Will-O-Wisp to me. Gliscor might be a bit SPDEF. I'm still volt switching here. Yeah, exactly. Chance he ends up coming in. Which is most likely his Stealth Rocker. However, now getting my Credant. Hammer, Crunch. Cruncher. He goes into his Wheezing, which is sleeping. Crunch again. He has a guaranteed sleep turn on me. Oh, actually, he doesn't have a guaranteed sleep turn, but if I kill this, that's fine too. And yeah, he can. This thing doesn't heal up against. I guess he can heal up against the Mungus. But he's gonna swap out into the Gliscor most likely. Which is still gonna take a shit ton of damage. Watch this. And I don't even have to predict there. He's losing 63. That's the same as he heals basically. But if I get a defense drop on him, it's over for him. And with Gliscor gone, Jolteon just spams Volt Switch against him. And I have a lot of crunches to click, so... And there's the defense drop, and now... Unless he goes Weavile, I basically get a kill. He actually goes Rotom, so he gives me everything. How much did I do? 68 or 68.1 to the Rotom. 70.1. That's a bit much. So let's check out if this is, because I need to know if he's running speed on this guy. Is that a SPDEF Rotom? He might actually be running a bit of speed on this. I am Jolly. The 70.1 is a lot. Is a lot. I think he's running speed on this. I'm gonna go Jolt. He went for Pump instead, but that's fine. Gliscor's gonna die to Hidden Power Rise, so I don't have to worry about him. We'll just Volt there. I'm gonna make a difference. But I got a shit ton of damage up on this Rotom, so... I am going for Hidden Power Rise here. He might go into his Chansey here. But that gives me a free switch into Gliscor. No, you just... Okay. He might go Weavile though to try to trap me, but I already did the work with this guy. I'm still gonna Volt Switch, even if because he might click Ice Shot, he might click something else. And the difference between Volt Switch and Thunderbolt isn't too much. But it's still chip. And he does go for the Pursuit. Means I get in my Gliscor. Get Stealth Rock, but he should anticipate the rocks and go Rotom. I'm gonna Stealth Rock here. Okay, cool. I still have Darmanitan in the back, so that's cool. Even if I have Credant too. I'm gonna U-turn here. Go straight into Credant. At this point, I don't even have to predict anymore. I literally don't have to predict anymore. Bye. But he's gonna get the wish. He's gonna get the wish. He must be running speed on that guy. My crunch did way too much to him. But maybe this is just a SPDEF Rotom. Well, not that it matters. Well, if I'm slower than him, then I don't need this anyway. And now Rotom dies to rocks. Yeah, and I was slower. But if I'm slower than Rotom, I don't need this anyway. Because Weezing is asleep. Yeah, Weezing is gonna get his HP back now. He actually decides to go into this. I can go Darm. Just go for the U-turn because we still have our Choice Scarf. And what better fitting end than going Gliscor and killing the Weezing? So Rotom dies to Stealth Rock. And he decides to forfeit, so that's the first game. Let's get in another game, boys. 50 seconds, so I'm actually gonna pause the video and we'll be right back. Okay guys, let's get it. The next game. Wow, that's a really purple team. Metagross, Nidoking, Obed, Gastrodon, Ninja, Espion. I have to say though, my Garmaniton seems awesome for this team. Legit. I'm a bit scared about that Nidoking though. I feel like Nidoking will completely obliterate me. But I'm gonna lead with Darm. Strength? Is that? That's Shao, okay. Let's see, I don't see a lot of defensive backbone. Is he gonna fake me out? Or is this... He can be Choice Scarfed as well. I think this Pokemon is way too good to lose. Gotta make the passive play and go amongst them. He just went for close combat, okay? That's definitely offensive. That close combat did way too much to be defensive. Right. Calculator Mungus versus Miniature. There's no way close combat is doing 20% to me. And I resist that attack without Life Warp. Oh, fuck. Yeah, that's an offensive Mienshao. Might be Scarfed. Might be Scarfed, so I'm gonna go Gliscor. Yeah, I think that's Scarfed Shao. So good thing we didn't stay in with Darm. And he goes into Espion. So I activate my Poison Orb, which is amazing. I am really afraid of Nidoking, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm gonna U-turn here. He goes for Future Side. Okay. I get on my U-turn there. I go Darmanitan and U-turn again. Might not be bad. Unless this is like Protect. This is like Future Sight Protect. Should go up on the next one. It is Future Sight Protect. Okay. But it should go up on the next one, right? Yeah. I can go Credant there. Future Sight Protect. Protecting again. It's crazy. But now, show me your switch into this, bro. Show me your switch to crunch, bro! Like, he has some offensive threats, but Gastrodon is not a good main physical wall. He actually decides to go Metagross, which should be able to take my attack somewhat. I actually don't have a switch into this, which is hilarious. I'm gonna go Among Us. This might be his Stealth Rocker. But I should be able to easily defog against this team, so or I don't know if he goes Espion. But I got damage off Metagross now, which is awesome for me. And I can just go Empoleon, anticipating him to click Future Sight again. And I can just go for Defogger. He clicks Baton Pass. Does he want to Baton Pass something into Scald? Guess he does. But it's a one-time opportunity for him to get up rocks. And it is Scarfed Chow. So in that sense, I'm not too worried about the future side damage. They'll get the poison heal anyway. And that's a bulky Espion. Okay, if he goes hard Nidoking here, that's actually an issue. But he doesn't. Which works out for me. So I get this guy back to full HP. And I'm gonna get Incredant again. This guy basically showing me his hand. Future Sight, Baton Pass. I assume he has a Wish. Look at how amazing the U-turn Gliscor is doing. So we're going Incredant again. And once again, bro, show me your switch. You only use Future Sight, right? Yeah. Show me your switch. So Mienshao is his switch. Okay. Oh, I crit him. Goodbye. I think he can live. Not sure. Because this is boosted by a lot. But he gets in his shiny Nidoking. Yeah, he would have lived that. I didn't crit. This is a bit of an issue. I think he's gonna Earth Power. So what I could opt for, since Darmanitan is Scarfed, it's faster than this, than Crobat. I basically have to lose a Mon. But if he ever brings in Espion, I get in Gliscor and U-turn. Why? I should probably just sack Mungus. Mungus doesn't do anything against Espion. It can be nice for just... Oh, he went for Thunderbolt. That's even better. I can just go for... I'm actually gonna go for Giga Drain in case this is substitute. Okay. Thunderbolt. It is Bolt Beam. Like I said, I can bring in my Darmanitan and click Flare Blitz. Might do it KO Gastro. He actually decides to stay in. If this is Sash, then... Okay, it's not Sash. Goodbye. Faster than Espion too, but Espion will probably live this. He decides to bring in the Gastro. And he decides to forfeit. Okay. I was going into Gliscor there, but he beat me to it. He beat me to it, guys. I'm gonna pause the video and we'll get in one more get in one more battle. Okay, guys, let's see what we'll find this time. I see a Volcarona. So in this sense, Volcarona, we gotta keep Cordon alive to Aqua Jet him. And this is the reason why I had Toxic before. So I can use it against Volcarona. So I'm kind of reliant on using Aqua Jet versus Sit. But yeah, straight off, he might be leading us with Xiao, I'd like to say. Gonna lead up with Jolt. A lot of fast threats on his team. He's gonna lead up with the Garchomp. And Jolteon is kind of needed though. I assume this is gonna be on Sash. He's not gonna die to Hidden Power Ice. Corona is such a big issue. Permanently can live a hit and knock it out though with Flare Blitz. And Credant. So do I play this a bit more passively? I assume he's gonna... I cannot afford to let this die. I think Jolteon is way too good versus him, so... Yeah, he indeed goes for this. I'm gonna Stealth Rock here. He's doing the same. So we both get up our rocks. He might be Sash. He might be Sash. But I'm gonna U-turn there. So he goes Rotom. The damage off. Go into my Jolt there. And I need to know, his Garchomp is not scarred at least. But I need to know if Jolteon, when Jolteon will knock out the Garchomp. So around 76, basically. I'm just gonna Volt there, get some damage on this guy. That is an offensive Rotom. Holy crap, that did way too much. That did way too much. 38? Oh no. Give me max defense. Normal damage. I don't think he's gonna Volt Switch against me. If anything, he's gonna use Will-O-Wisp. If he clicks Volt Switch on me, that's kind of crazy. But I'll be able to go for Spore on this turn. He goes for Defog, because he doesn't want his Volcarona dealing with entry hazards, which is understandable. And I'm just gonna click Spore. Would be a really ballsy play on his part going into Starmie here to take the Spore for the natural cure and then swap out. Would be a really ballsy play. But he decides to go Crobat, and now I need to switch out immediately. I need to switch out immediately. And I'm actually gonna go to the one... I think Gliscor is always safe. As he goes into Volcarona, which was to be expected. I'm gonna Earthquake here. What, Specs Overheat? They're not in the sun, luckily. That boy Specs Overheat. What the heck? Okay, I'm actually glad that that's his set. Specs Overheat. What can I use my... I think my Gliscor dies to anything on his team. But it should be obvious that I would want to switch out there. Just see that guy's an issue. I'm gonna go Darmir. He can still be Scarfed. He can still be scarfed. However, if he is scarfed, shouldn't be able to knock out my Gliscor, so I'm gonna flare here. I don't care if you fake me out. Now that I know it's that set, I'm getting my kill basically. He goes Garchomp, but that's the one I needed to damage because I was a bit afraid of dealing with the Garchomp here. But now I have him in Hidden Power Rise range, and it is Rocky Helmet. Good to know. Good to know. That means I'm gonna go Gliscor. If he clicks Stealth Rock, I get the healing off. I can still defog later. I need Dracos, which is fine. Then this dies. Because now everything on his team is gonna hurt against Jolteon, basically. Take out on that. Now I can go Jolt. We know it's Rocky Helmet. Power Rise there. Knock this boy out. Like I said, all I need was the damage so he dies. What? Max SPDEF Rocky Helmet? Are you fucking kidding me, bro? How can we still win this game? This is so freaking annoying, man. It's still possible now. Between Among Us, between those three. They're there. The only thing that outspeeds him. I will die with this guy, unfortunately. What the heck, bro? We should be leading off with them with the Mian Shao. I think I spored Crobat, right? Did I spore something? Why can I not see? Why can I not see what I spored? It's going to Volt Switch. He's going to Volt Switch into Volk. Clear Smog is 50. Stab. I'm gonna Clear Smog. Get some damage on him. That guy really running that SPDEF. That's so stupid, bro. SPDEF Rocky Helmet Garchomp, man. Miss Overheat? Miss Overheat, bro? Specs Overheat, that's crazy, bro. Next one is gonna knock me out. At least 35. But if I need him to miss anyway. He used 3 now. Gonna go Mungus and gonna go Mian Shao and U-turn. I need Empoleon as well. I need him to miss an overheat. That's the only way I can win. That's the only way I can win. Garchomp really taking 50 there. Garchomp really taking 50 from Hidden Power Rise. 4 times super effective. It's crazy, bro. Like, he was careful, Rocky Helmet. I need him to miss. That's the only way. I need him to miss over. He should be clicking Flamethrower regardless, but maybe he chokes. Nah, he doesn't miss, and I lose. Actually, I could have sacked Among Us. Nah, it was still a bit too far-fetched. It was still a bit too far-fetched. Yeah, specs overheat. What was I supposed to do, guys? Whatever, man. We'll take that loss. We'll take that loss. Like, what can you do? That guy will never climb consistently with that team. It just happened to work there. But yeah, if he's facing against a Chansey or something, that he's never gonna do anything with specs overheat unless it's in the sun, of course. Yeah, that's SPDEF Garchomp with Draco Meteor, kind of interesting. But yeah, I still stand by my play. Because you typically don't see SPDEF Rocky Helmet Garchomp. It's usually with leftovers if you would run it SPDEF, because you don't have any recovery. So if you switch it into Hydro Pump, it's gonna be permanent damage if that's your Hydro Pump switch. And I barely missed out on a kill as well. Yeah, had I killed him, I would have won that game with Jolteon, because it outsped his whole team aside from Crobat, but I had the type advantage there. And against the others, Volcarona, I was never going to Quiver Dance up, so Jolteon would outspeed him. But yeah, maybe what I could have done is cog the damage into Flare Blitz on the Garchomp, but I saw Rocky Helmet and I just assumed. Not typical, but you see SPDEF with Rocky Helmet. It is what it is. Sometimes you get these kind of games. But nonetheless though, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, guys, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave a comment down below, and if you are interested in this team, you can check it out on Patreon. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace out.